That's a bingo.
All right, let's try it again. Redeem. Let's do one of the other ones because that one was delayed. Redeem Bob.
Not great, Bob.
Not great, Bob. So that's one from Mad Men. Redeem Stop It. If you like for our Office fans out there.
No idiot.
Hey, stop it!
So yeah, that one. I'm working on a couple more. The bingo one, Christoph Waltz will actually show up on screen. I just, for some reason, we only got his voice. That's not cool. E.G. Wawa.
Hey, stop it!
Be sure to be getting your bets in, folks.
Hey, stop it!
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one. Thank you, RotoBrush, Adobe After Effects, for allowing me to rotoscope so easily. And we have started. You guys are set. Let's get to the game. Breaking down Darren's list on the left here, we have Gideon Hask in the Zai Shuttle. The challenge was built around Gideon here, with Marksmanship, Sensor Buoy Suite, Biohexacrypt Codes, and Commander Malorus. I'm not super familiar with Malorus Crew. We'll take a look at that. Scorch with Fanatical. We have Static with Fanatical. Lieutenant Revis. And 2 Epsilon Squadron Cadets. So we have 4 FOs, or 5 FOs, and Gideon. And then it wouldn't be a Catherine Nyxsera list if it weren't for the aggressors. It just wouldn't be her. It's her staple, is the TIE aggressor. Especially Kestel, who she can do a lot of great dirty things with. I can't play Kestel, but she certainly can. But tonight, no Kestel, but some generics around Merrick Steele, who she built her list around. Marksmanship and fire control systems on Merrick. See him just do one forward from the corner there at that 45-degree setup. And accompanied by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dorsal turret, Sinar Specialist aggressors. 1, 2 of them have threat tracers, and then we have 3 with ion missiles. I'm going to move my camera to the left because of the overlay. So let's do that now. Hey, stop it! And then I can actually invert. Do transform, flip horizontal. Sure, we'll do that. Cool. Alright, guys, so sensor buoys are going to allow target locks to be taken from the buoy. It's kind of like a Dark One probe droid. In that way, they have 3 agility and 2 hull. Betting is open. Be sure to get your bets in. Let's talk about the game is changing, guys. We all have our opinions. I was playing X-Wing in person while they streamed, while AMG was streaming this past Thursday. And I was a little surprised by one of our players was like, there's no more bidding. They got rid of the time limit. Like, I was like, whoa, what? I was really shocked. I was like, I wasn't ready. I was expecting a points update. I wasn't expecting a game rule overhaul. So, a lot of us don't go through that experience of playing a game and then all of a sudden the rules are all completely changed after playing that game for so long and it being kind of the accepted way to play. The time limit thing is unclear. Okay, so they said there's going to be a round limit, but apparently time limits are still going to remain for tournament play, like competitive events and store champion events and mini tournaments, all from small to big tournaments. And round limits are going to be the additional rule beyond total destruction for casual play. I didn't even know this, but I mean, all of us play with the time limit, but technically you're supposed to play a casual game until one side has been completely destroyed, which can be 3 to 5 hours, so up to. They already confirmed it'll still be, yeah. So that, I think they confirmed that. I got my information from a bunch of people, and a couple of folks jumped the gun and just said they're getting rid of time limits. That's not 100% accurate. And Darren, who's playing on the left here, said that he played a 12-round game, and he said it lasted almost 2.5 hours. So I'm not, necessarily. I'm definitely not going to be. I'm not looking to play 2.5 hour games of X-Wing. I try to get 2 games in every game night. That would lose my opportunity to play 2 games. So I'm not interested in that. It's a 75-minute game. I'm fine with keeping it that way. Yeah, X-Wing is not our motto. That's true. Yeah, X-Wing is not supposed to be a very slow-paced, slow-moving game. There are turns where things do take longer. We have turns where you have to think a lot more, a more methodical approach to things. But no, it's not supposed to be. It's a dogfighting game. Even though we have a 3x3 mat, you're supposed to be near each other, by the first, second engagement till the end. You're going to be around or within range of each other. Doing a lot of barrel rolls here, just kind of still keeping that side lane, Catherine is. And clearly, Darren has no interest in a straight-up joust with it's an unwinnable joust that he'd be lining up with. So he's flying everyone away. Let's take a look at Gideon's ability. I think it still has to do with damage cards. Well, you are a friendly ship running 0 to 2 performs a primary attack against a damaged defender. If the attacker rolled 2 or fewer attack dice, it may gain 1 strain token to roll 1 additional attack die. Okay, so gotta be careful taking that strain. But here's my take. If you guys want it, and my take doesn't really matter. But my take is there was nothing really truly wrong with the way things were a few days ago. So I thought it felt a little unwarranted. But the thing is, nowadays, with the way, when an entity becomes in the hands of a new owner, they want to make changes and they want to put their stamp on it. So I think this is AMG's approach to trying to put their stamp on the game and to try to maybe open it up to more casual, non-competitive, modest individuals. I hope we do get more people playing this game. I've always wanted to be a good ambassador for the game. And anytime you have an opportunity to show somebody the game of X-Wing who's never heard of it before or who's interested in it, do your absolute best to be informative, to be kind, and to be, positive and energetic about it, because that will influence them positively. Maybe it'll get you a new player in your playgroup. So we've been blessed to have a couple of new ones in ours. Let's take a look at the bets really quick. Okay, so it's like Empire is a little favored right now. We got 53,000 points on the line. I'll close betting in a few minutes. So if you just jumped in and you haven't bet yet, go ahead and get those bets in. You can use credits on our redeems, or you can use it for betting. Of course, just keep making more money. We do have our bingo card as well. We'll be keeping an eye on. That is the dice cam. This is the bingo card. We got our free space. So let's keep an eye out. Remember this, soon, guys, we're going to move away from the on-stream bingo card, and we're going to make it on you. That means that we will have the bingo card in our Discord, and you can play bingo yourself, and you will be given credits for, basically, not everyone who watches is interested in the bingo, so we're going to give individuals the opportunity to get extra credits from the stream by playing bingo on their end. So as long as you have Discord or have access to our Discord, you will be able to download the latest bingo card and play bingo while watching the game at home or wherever you are. I think that's fun and exciting, and why not try something different? If AMG can do it, why can't I? We need a new starter kit. So many obstacles and tokens entered. That's true. Like a new core set. Yeah, the current core set does feel a little outdated, doesn't it? Especially with how good the T-65 is versus how kind of like underwhelming the 2 TIE fighters are. Like, it would be cool if the core set came with 4 ships and it came with like you had like an A-wing and an X-wing and like an X1 and a TIE fighter. That would be pretty solid core set. You could charge an extra $10 for it, I think. How does what work, David? It's just referring to the bingo? So there are a lot of different photo editing software. You can even do it on your phone. Just download a photo and then you can actually mark spaces on your phone. Or you can do it on Photoshop if you're on your computer. there are a number of ways to be able to play at home. If you're on a desktop, there are a bunch of free programs that allow you to mark a photo. You just have to download the bingo card. You know, it'd be like a megabyte, maybe a megabyte or two. Yeah. So, you know, even if that's too much for some people, there's still an opportunity to make plenty of credits through betting, and from X-Wing, as well as when we do Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. So everyone's stressed here for Weston, and here we go, turning in, kind of bank in here, eyeing to go through the obstacles in the center. New time limit game lasts until full destruction or bingo. Yeah, and if anybody, we have a thread in our Discord for anybody that has ideas for bingo spaces. Where I usually try to swap them around every once in a while and add new ones. When we did the Tri-City tournament, one of the superlative prizes was based on bingo, so we had allowed every player to have the opportunity to play bingo while they played their tournament games. It was fun. It was a fun little thing. This is interesting here. We have Scorch taking a 1 hard and kind of opening himself up to Merrick. I'm gonna barrel roll back, so the 1 hard to the right is in play, and it looks like this is an all-in on Merrick. Darren's bold prediction, his hot take, was that Static is gonna put 3 crits into Merrick. So if that happens, I'll give everyone 1,500 credits. Let's say 2,000. It's gonna be so hard for that to happen. Let's call it 2,000. You guys tell me how are all of you doing this weekend? I feel pretty good. I wish we could do 2 games tonight. I've seen some of our locals, our Discord locals, not necessarily Chicago locals, have been posting pictures of their swag, the 312 swag, while playing. It's good to not only see you guys repping 312, but also to see you playing X-Wing in person. It's awesome. You don't have to upload a bingo image. You just go to, in our Discord, there is under X-Wing streams bingo ideas, and you just name ideas, and then I'll make it a space in our bingo card. You don't have to upload any pictures or anything, just a chat. Just the chat. All right, yeah, this is a you got to be careful with this engagement for Darren. I do like trying to go all in on Merrick. I think Catherine is going to just bait with Merrick and probably bank him out down into ship left. Maybe barrel roll if he needs to give himself even more space. If Merrick decides to come in, I think Darren has an opportunity to feast on the core part of the list. What this list was built around. And we wouldn't want that to happen, would we? There we go. Nice. All right, there we go. I always notice like little things about the layout. I'm like, I need to change that. What do you guys think of the new background back here? What do you think? It's pretty cool. I think it looks good. Got the Lego. I have the sets are now outlined. I put lights in on the shelf too. Got the lighting around the bed now. I'm trying. It's my attempt. It's my attempt at looking like the most professional streamer, which is pro X-Wing streamer. So, did it for you. Ooh, Tower Wars hitting me with the Protect fade. I like that emote. That's cool. If anybody is an avid subscriber on Twitch, likes to subscribe to streamers, this is, I didn't know Twitch did this, but they're doing 20% off subscriptions right now. So it's actually $4 for a sub. So keep that in mind. Not necessarily even like tonight for our stream, but anywhere, any streamers you like to watch. You're not so certain if you want to hit that gift sub or subscribe button. Take advantage. This month they're going to be doing the whole month through September, 20% off. NW Vader's taking advantage of it. We appreciate you all. Thank you. And we will be doing giveaways, free giveaways, bonus giveaways, no subscriptions needed after the game. So stick around if you want a chance to win one of our Janors cards or one of our Seismic Charge cards. Got a couple of those each to give away after this. Are they controlled off of the Stream Deck? No. So these lights back here, real quick, I'll show you again, are push lights. They're fairly cheap Amazon lights. I'll show you actually. I'll just walk over real quick while they're moving. So they're just gotta push them. Boom. They have adhesive on the back. They have an adhesive on the back, and they're pretty easy to set up. The thing that stinks about those lights is that they take 3 AAA batteries each, and I have like 10 or 9 or 10 set up on there right now. So it's a lot of money for batteries. That would be sweet though if I could control them with the Stream Deck. I don't. Yeah, these all have remotes except for the push lights, which I physically have to turn on and off. And if anybody's wondering if we are going to make adjustments in the next week or two according to the new potential rules, the answer is maybe. If there's nothing in writing and they haven't figured out exactly, like, if they haven't officially announced them, we're not doing it. We're going to keep bidding the same. Everything will stay the same until there's a formal and official announcement that this is the way things are going to be. Then we will make those changes. But for the time being, I would imagine it's going to take a little while, maybe another couple weeks until they actually give us the points change. I would imagine they won't say anything until then. So things will stay the same for that long. Oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah, those push lights are great. They are really bright. I have a Lord of the Rings display case out there because, well, of course I do. And I bought an extra pack to put in the display case as well. Yeah, they're great for anything. You can use them as fixtures, you know, to light up anywhere. My apartment doesn't have a lot of great light coverage, so it's something to keep in mind, you know. They'll last a while too. Easy enough to turn on and off. Pretty bright. So very modest. Just coming in with the 1 forwards here. This is gonna be a bloody game, but it will take a little while for us to see the blood. So Gideon is just doing a hard stop. Hard stop. By that I mean, is that such a thing? Yeah. There's no soft stop, is there? Slam on the brakes. Takes the stress. Here is a too hard from Static. Let's take a look at Commander Malris' crew real quick here. While a friendly non-limited ship at range 0 to 1 performs a primary attack, that ship may re-roll 1 blank result. If it does and the attack does not hit, you must flip this card. Ooh, okay. Yeah, because I don't want to know what's on the back. I want to know what's on the back. And we have another hard turn up. This is an all-in on Merrick play. Okay, Merrick turns in a little bit. He does not have afterburners. I actually like giving Merrick afterburners. I give him afterburners and fire control system. And he has range for a lock. That means that he will get shot at by red, but he'll take a shot first. Taking that dreaded Merrick Steel target lock. Putting it on Static. Alright. This is the last round, folks, for betting. Just last warning before I close them. I will do this myself. Is Malris seen in anything? Like, is he in? Is it just like extended, like in the books and stuff, or is Malris make an appearance in the sequel movies? I genuinely don't know. Here we go. Merrick's shot. Roll it up. 3 hits just automatically. My goodness. 1 becomes a crit. That is range 3, so we are getting 4 dice. And Static doesn't have any tokens. Rolls 2 evades. That is a blank. And Static is going to... I have to remind myself Static can probably do something here while you perform a prime attack. You spend your lock on the defender and folk. Okay, sure. So Static is going to take a shield, it looks like, or no? No? Here's a shot back for 2. And Merrick is taking 1. What's up, Colfax? How's it going? Did I miss something, guys? Do you mind helping me out here? Why did Static not take a damage? Merrick rolled 3 hits, Static rolled 2 evades, a blank, and an eyeball, but did not take a shield. Three evades? Oh, I thought that was an eyeball result. You're probably right. Alright, thanks. I'm just blind over here. As always, I'm relying on you guys. We did get a roll natties. I will be updating bingo, don't you worry. Greg ends up popping in here. He will give me hell. If it doesn't, he sees me even spending a second longer. Trying to fill out the bingo. So we got roll natties. And that's kind of as far as we've gotten so far. Have we gotten 3 tokens at once? I don't think we've had more than 2 target locks on someone. Gladiator, pump up the gym, face off. Face off and Gladiator are both like range 1 related, like flying. Well, Gladiator is being shot by more than 2 ships. Face off is like what Fenrir likes to do, getting in the face of somebody. You're just facing off. They can both be crossed off at the same time. So we will, oh, and who needs mods? Of course, Catherine showing us that she never needs her mods. All right. Just chilling, man. My favorite B-Wing pilot. Just chilling. That's kind of what the B-Wings like to do, you know? They just chill. They go 1 forward and they just, yeah. We're just chilling. 3 hits. Take 3 hits again. We're just chilling. We're just vibing over here. We got 1 agility. We don't really care. You can go fast, but there's just like no reason to go fast, man. It's nice. It's nice to just not have to worry about, you know, how fast you go, or like, you know, do you do a 3 bank, or do you do, you know, a 2 forward, or like, nah, you just do 1 forward, man. 1 forward to victory. Yeah, I mean, once someone gets behind you, the B-Wings are no longer chilling. Let's just say that. They're not very happy. Someone has interrupted the chill party at that point. Alright, they are setting their dials. I think we're about ready to go. Setting Revis's dial. I haven't read Alphabet Squadron, but I heard it's really good. Clearly you have. I love the artwork for the book cover. And you can make some fun Alphabet Squadron squads, too. You can do X, B, A, Y. You can make a good list with that. Betting is closed. Quality read. I'll be honest, guys. I have Thrawn, the first Thrawn, like the newer one that Timothy Zahn did a few years ago. I've made it through like over half of it. And it's not that I don't like it, it's that I suck at reading consistently. Like I do enjoy reading, but since school I just haven't read as much, and I don't just in my free time I should be picking up a book and reading, but I don't. In my free time I'm working on like this, or I'm working, or I'm playing X1. I'm just like doing other things. There's always a million reasons not to do something, right? Also, Aftermath I've been reading. Also haven't finished it, but I've really, really enjoyed it. So. You're on life debt now. Yeah, I have really enjoyed Aftermath so far. It's been a little slow here and there. Dion told me it gets really, really good, and I'm like, I've already enjoyed it. Like, I haven't felt like there are any problems with it. It's just, you know, sometimes there's a lot of establishing moments. I really like getting to know Sloane. Like, Sloane, I think, is really interesting. Part of the Galactic Empire, especially the remnants of the Empire. I've actually put her in the Rise of the First Order, that Lego stop motion series I was doing. I put Sloane in there because I really liked her character. It's like, let's add Ray Sloane in here. All right. Ooh, 2 forward. Oh, that's Darren. All right. Flipping it. Flipping the dial, doing a 2 hard. My apologies, grabbing the focus. And we have the Green Epsilon Squadron Cadet is following suit. Probably also just going to take a focus. So is he checking for a lock? Okay, he is. This must pair with Revis. I see Revis a lot. Revis is very cheap. While ship range 1 to 2 gains a red or orange token if you do not have that ship locked to be acquired. Yep, and that's for Revis. Okay. Now we have blue also turning in. There's been a lot of back and forth hard turning going on. Lots of hard turning. But also, guys, we're at 596 followers. You know how long we've been within like 4 or 5 followers of 600? Like, I'm convinced that there is like no one else that would possibly want to follow 302 Squadron. Like, we've capped out the most people interested in watching this X-Wing stream. It's like, I'm like, oh, we're so close. We're so close. That's why I've been streaming some Lord of the Rings stuff too, because I know that people like to watch that. So I'm like, maybe we could pick up some followers elsewhere. Not taking the any damage because there was no crit rolled. We're going over the debris again. This is quite a play, I gotta say. Also safe. Hey, by the way, that rhymed. This maneuver clears, red grabbing the focus. I mean, if you're gonna, it's not super bad for Weston because these are all like kind of bad unmodded shots, right? Like, maybe you can pick on green here. Once again, no action, no damage, a bump from blue. So only one shot will have mods. It will be red with that focus. And also being right behind with green and yellow here with Revis. That's pretty good. And here we go. Scorch. Doing a 2 bank. Scorch is gonna grab. Scorch is good. He'll gain the stress to roll the extra attack die. Debating. Grabbing the focus. I think that's the right call. When in doubt, you focus. 3 bank here from Static. Oh, goodness gracious. My lord. America's at the bottom. America's not yet moved. Lots of cards on the spread here on the right. And here we go. Oh, Gideon bumps again. Should have a shot though, range 3. I think won't have red, but we'll have yellow and maybe green. And lastly, Merrick. Merrick does a 1 bank and is in the face of Static. Does Merrick? I could see a linked action here. You could do that focus barrel roll. Try to get out of arc of red. Yeah, you won't have the lock, but don't know if you want to sit there if you're Merrick. This seems to be how Merrick explodes in a fiery death. She is deciding to do the linked action. There it is. So going to barrel roll all the way forward. Looks like that will do it. All the way back probably still gets her out of arc, but I think all the way forward is the safest way to go. The thing that stinks is that can you go all the way back, Scorch could bump you, could block you if you try to do the one the next turn. The dial on the X1 is adequate. You know, it's totally fine, but it's not great. And the one forward is actually white. You'd have to do a bank to clear stress with the X1 dial. Here we go with Merrick. This just 2 dice, does not have advanced targeting computer active right now. Just 1 hit. Scorch, you just hope you just roll an evade result naturally. When you do, fine. All the paint. All right. Here we go from static. You can spend your lock on the defender and a focus token to change all your results to crit. So you have to spend everything to do that. I don't think you need to do that. Hit crit, and going to keep it at hit crit there. And that is going to be 2, a hit and a crit, shield and a crit. On to green, stunned pilot. Would have mattered this last turn going through the debris, but really doesn't come up. Stunned pilot is arguably, not arguably, it is the dumbest crit because it never really comes up. When it does, it's an interesting interaction. Here we go, the next shot from Scorch, gaining the stress to roll an extra die. Blank eyeball hit. It's what we call trail mix. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. What do you say, Scorch? You spend that. You spend the focus here. Yeah, 2 hits. Merrick still has the focus token and rolls blank and a evade. So that will be. Oh, this was into a green. I'm sorry. Because green doesn't have a focus token. You know, smarter than I am. Darren knows what he's doing. So that is half points. So Darren does take the lead. It is 15-0. Gideon Hask reaching out, just has green. This is 2 dice from the Zai Shuttle. Gideon, I don't think, has any mods. Hit eyeball, or hit an eyeball, adding a result because of the damage card. He's not adding a result, but didn't roll. Oh, he's seeing if it's a May, because it may be too late. Yeah, so it's 2. He's gonna roll it in though. So hit and 2 eyeballs. And 2 evades. That Saynar Specialist says no problem gaining the strain because of Gideon's ability. Gideon can use his own ability on himself. And now it's time to fire back. Doesn't have Scorch, it doesn't look like. Ooh, maybe. Oh no, she does have Scorch. Just barely. I couldn't see the line here for a second. We're seeing who we want. Who do we want? So yeah, Scorch spent the focus. Into Scorch. Here we go. This is 3 dice because of what exactly? No lock. How are we getting 3 dice? There is no token. Oh, this might be a thread tracer shot. Yeah, it is. This is from right here. Yeah. Oof. But it's target lot action. Everyone's stressed, except for blue. Yeah, it's like 1 target lock. So I don't think with thread tracers, each friendly ship at range 1 to 3, the defender may acquire a lock on the defender, then cancel all next results. So I believe with thread tracers, you can gain the lock yourself, right? Is that correct? That's how I see it played, but tell me if that's not the way it should be, because I'm gonna keep it that way. It doesn't say each other; it just says each friendly. So Oh boy, Scorch is locked. He's locked up. So now we're going to be having a lot of ion missile shots coming in. Here we go with green. Green does have ion missiles. Here we go with ion missile shot. Just one. It's going to spend the target log. Oh wait, is it? Oh wait, is it a? It's an action, isn't it? Or no? Is it just? Oh, it's not even an action. Oh, that's right. Man, I really don't like Thread Tracers, but they're good. Hit crit. Do we have an ionized Scorch? We don't. Safe. Scorch. Scorching hot dice there. Ahoy. How are you doing, Josh? Ahoy, me matey. Range 3. We have a barrage of ion missile shots coming in here because of a Thread Tracer shot that landed on Scorch. Scorch defenseless, but going into static. 2 hits. Static. 2 evades. I gotta say, guys, Darren's dice, he's had some poor... Anecdotally, we've talked about it, he's had some bad luck, but so far, so good. I mean, his green dice are turning up some key paint right now. And just under 40 minutes left. That is a good way to start off the first third of the game. Gonna spend the target lock here to re-roll the eyeball results. And gets another crit. Hit, crit, crit with ion missile shot. And 2 evades. That's just a shield on Scorch. Or that's on static. Excuse me. Nothing else. That was range 1, so that was why the 3 dice. Static. Just a shield. Running out of shots. Only can shoot static here. Here we go with the dorsal shot. You have to work tomorrow? I feel you, man. I've been there. I'm in between jobs right now. I'm waiting to hear if I get a job offer. I just finished my final interview this past week. I'm waiting to hear on Monday or Tuesday if I get it. I'm hoping. But yeah, I'm in between jobs, so I've been there. Especially a job you resent. Ooh, not great. Not great, Bob. Actually, exclamation point. Redeem Bob. Here we go with the generics on Weston's side, firing into yellow.
Not great, Bob.
Not great, Bob. There we go. Let's put that in the middle. Boy, you're working a lot, man. Take care of yourself. Have some fun when you can. I believe you have fun when you can, though. Knowing you, Josh, I know that you like to have a little bit of fun. Not great shots. So far, still is just green that has taken damage, and America's taken the 1 shield. Here we go into red. Rerolling with the lock. Crit, crit! Double crits! Wait, Oh, he took that away, so maybe... Okay. Just a shield on red. Don't know why that he re-rolled it. Maybe it was an accident. Accidents happen. Wow, you gotta be happy if you're Darren after that engagement. I mean, look where the locks are. Look at, like, we had a Thread Tracer shot hit. We had we had more than 1 ion missile shot. And what do we have to show for it? We have a shield on static. And that's it. So, very healthy first order coming through now. Gideon, we do have damage cards now on green, so Gideon can help take advantage of that. Gideon hasn't taken an action yet this game, so we'll see if he's able to do that. You guessed it, Nargrath, yes. We're getting a lot of paint right now, especially on defense from the first order. For those of you guys that are tuning in late, like the Nargrath, also welcome. We gave each of these players just 1 game tonight, by the way, folks. A list building challenge. So I know Darren plays a lot of first order, so he said build a list around Gideon and the Z shuttle. Z, do you say Z? I say Zai. Z? Z shuttle? Z shuttle. I think it's Z shuttle. And then Catherine loves Empire, and so I said build a list around Merrick Steele, and Catherine was like, "That's not a challenge." I'm like, "No one is really playing Merrick Steele. I don't see Merrick much." In our Discord, Max said something funny. He said, "I see Merrick a lot in my card binder." That was a good joke. So knowing Catherine, it's not surprising that she brought a bunch of aggressors along with Merrick. I like this list a lot. It's potent, and she's kept everyone together so far. But I do kind of like the positioning for and what we've seen so far from Darren. So Catherine's heavily favored to win this game. So those of you that did bet on Darren, if he can pull it out, just a small lead right now, but you'll be winning handsomely. Yeah, kids. I don't know if, I don't know. I don't have to deal with kids right now. I think that's a blessing at my age. But kids are cool. I worked with kids for a few years. I worked at Lego for a while. Kids all the time. Catherine is not only a pleasant person, but she is also a very good player. Has a lot of knowledge of the game. Has been playing X-Wing for a long time. And she, especially the way she plays like Lieutenant Kestel, she can kind of show you, this is a pilot that doesn't get a lot of love, and I know how to make it work. You'll learn a lot. I've played some really fun, great games with her. I've only beaten her a couple times, so she slapped me around a few times as well. But yeah, kudos to Catherine, and it's been a while since she's joined our stream. She used to be she was constantly playing on our stream. She was always around, which is always great because us X-Wing streamers know it can be really hard to find a game to stream sometimes or people that are around. And she was available, and so it's nice to have her back. One second. Gonna type. Responding a message here in Discord. So 33 minutes left, and you have, I don't think anyone's going to hit the debris again. Blue might. Ooh, pink is on the middle of it right now. Yeah, pink will certainly hit it again. So we might have another couple of ships without actions this turn. And at one point, as all of us were, being a newer player, I learned quickly that not taking actions or forgetting to take an action was brutal. It's such a big part of the engagement. You know, it gives you options, flexibility, and of course it bails you out. So, yeah, oh, duh, Nick, that's obvious. I know, it is obvious, but when you hit debris and obstacles right before you have a crucial engagement, you will feel it, because, rolling natties is only a strategy that works for a small few. See, that's our lovely dice box. All right, so hit obstacle, we had that one. Tactical bump. I would call it tactical bump earlier from Gideon. Linked action from Merrick. We haven't had a double-mounted attack just yet. No consequences from the debris. No one took damage. And we will continue to see how this plays out. So here we go. No damage going over the rock. Do not watch this one. Hey now! Stream sniper! Sniping her own stream. Ooh, shooting forward. Should I just talk trash about literally everything Catherine does since she can hear me and is in the chat? Or maybe she only has the chat open. Just kidding. Taking the focus. Just gonna sit there. Does have the dorsal facing the right side right now. One forward. Another action gained this turn. Yellow probably just taking a focus as well. There it is. So pink certainly will not have an action this turn. Man, it's just Thread Tracers, the fact that it's not even a target lock action, you know, ooh. So good. For 2 points, that value is tremendous. No consequences, rolling a blank there on the debris. So remain stressed, but not damaged. 4 forward and bumps, oof. I mean, look at it this way, this is basically a blockade. But if you look at where blue is, blue has a couple of nice, juicy range 1 options. And speaking of blue, we have the blue aggressor bumping as well, but not hitting that debris. All right, let's switch over to our epic cinematic music. Things are getting very, very epic here. So we gotta get the music to really make us feel the epicness. Let's turn it up just a little bit more. There we go. Nice, perfect. We have static. Taking a lock on Merrick. Huh. Okay. And ramming right in to yellow. I don't know how I feel about static here. And there it is. There is that block I mentioned, but it wasn't, it was actually Catherine setting up the block. It wasn't Weston. So Scorched is sitting there in 4 firing arcs, and Merrick gets blocked, but Merrick doesn't have a target lock on... I think he does, actually. He does! That's right, from the Thread Tracer. Oh no! Oh no, Scorch! No! Oh no! It ended Bullseye! Goodness gracious, here we go, folks. Merrick Steel. Range 1, 4 dice with a target lock. Scorch. Leaning into the luck that we've seen from Darren. So far, not great. Only 1 hit. Spend that lock. It's why you got it. Changing the crit to a crit now. Here we go. Spending a lock. Show me what you got. Oh no! 1 crit! Scorch! Rolls an evade! Oh my goodness, that is luck if I've seen it. Bad luck for Catherine, great luck there for Darren. You love to see it, you hate to see it, depending on which side you're on. And those who have put money on Darren are thrilled so far. The range 1 shot back. I think he's just going to gain the stress here to roll an extra die. He does. So this is 4 dice, unmodded. Let's see what kind of luck we see here on the offensive side. Yeah, we've all been there with Merrick Steel. We've been there with everybody, you know, that the range 1 shot, you get 1 hit. Oh, Scorch hit, crit, crit! Here we go, Merrick. Oh no, Merrick! Merrick takes a shield and 2 crits. This could be the end of our favorite X1 pilot. The first crit, the second. Panic Pilots. So, Hull Breach as well. That is a 2 stress tokens there placed on Merrick. Down to half, down to 1 hull. Can somebody redeem Not Great Bob for me? Now's the time. Here we go, range 1 into pink from Static. That's 2 hits. Just updating the crits there on Merrick Steel. That's just bad. Oh, poor Merrick. Sadness. Just sadness. Gideon Hask into red. Here we go. I'm surprised he's not going into green. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Sorry. Here's the roll. 1 crit and an eyeball. So just redeem. Sorry, guys. Redeem Bob. It's technically. I got you guys. I have the points. That's for Merrick, just all the way. That's all for Merrick. Oh my god.
Not
Oh
great,
my
Bob.
goodness. Redeem Bob. Everybody redeem Bob. All right, what is happening right now? Who is shooting? Okay, we have Catherine's response here, shooting into Scorch, range 2. I said dorsal earlier. These aggressors have a primary arc, so the shot earlier when I claimed was a dorsal shot. Let me grab my kitty real quick. My stream kitty. You have a stream kitty. You're a kitty. Pardon me, guys. There we go. Forgot to clear some stuff off the bed. Alright, what are we debating here? What is happening? Yes, please give me redeem ideas. I would love that. Incredible Hulk. I'll definitely do that one. I got you. Anything that's easy enough, like, if it cuts between people, it's a little bit harder. But, yeah, totally. So that's 2 crits. What is going on? Have we not rolled defense yet? Did we lose Darren? We got a shield down on static is what we had there. And it's shield on Scorch now. Cool. Wow. Okay. Okay, Catherine. 3 hits. 3 eyeballs. Oh no, Kingdom for a focus. And that is a dead static. Static goes down. We have a static discharge. An explosion, to be more specific. Here we go with the shot into Scorch, trying to get half points. It's now 39-35. It's a close game and it's getting bloody. Thread Tracers into Scorch. So this cannot do damage. 2 eyeballs and a crit. Spending that lock. You need to, I think, to feel good about this shot. How about 3 crits? Because why not? And that is another Thread Tracer hitting, and here come the locks, folks. Everybody, you get a lock. You get a lock. You get a lock. Everyone gets a lock. And that is 4 target locks, 5 target locks now on Scorch. Do you think he's locked? 6 target locks. Here we go with Blue. Blue has ion missiles. Flipping that charge. These ion missiles have 3 charges. 3 hits. Oh goodness, Catherine. Catherine is angry. 3 evades! Unbelievable! Oh my goodness, Darren! Redeem Natty's G.
Don't give up, you got a reason to live. Can't forget.
Don't give up, you got a reason to live. Here we go. Now this is Darren's response, and Darren is pissed. Static goes off the board. Blue has a focus. He's got a few range 1 options. 4 to be exact. And we are going into green. Green is damaged. We do have an opportunity to roll 4 dice because of Gideon here. Can gain that strain to roll an additional die. Oof. So far, not great, Bob. Just 1 crit. I think he might have forgot about Gideon here. Oh no, I'm sorry guys. Green is at the front of the helm there. He's out of arc. I apologize. All right, another blank. So re-rolling that into a blank. A lot of bingo spaces to cover here in a moment. Blanks! Unbelievable. That's a crit going through. Into red. That is a damage sensor array. So red has taken a bunch of damage that I just completely botched. So 1, 2, 3 now after that last crit. Or not. Yeah. And it looks like the last one was a direct hit, so that should be a dead red. We'll see here in a moment what she does, but there are 3 cards, and the last card flipped up is a direct hit, so maybe not. Plenty of evades there. Here we go with yellow. Into blue now. Range 1. Wow, okay, hit, crit, why not? Why the hell not get in on the parade here with the natty parade? 2 evades! Just a shield, oof. Oof. Alright, and red is removed from the board. It's 69. Nice! To 35. And let's get some Wilhelms for red. Bloody turn there. Lots of natties were being thrown. And we're back to dials. Here we go. We have... Let's see. Gladiator, absolutely. Face off, absolutely. Reroll blank to blank. We're running out of tokens, guys. We got a blank out. 3 tokens at once. See, we got a direct hit. We had our bullseye trigger. We had fearless. We're a lead change away. Suffer 2+ crits. That is it. That's what gives us to us. We did get 2+ crits here a moment ago. Everybody, we hit bingo, folks. Woo! That's a bingo. So everybody's gonna get 500 credits on the house. The dice have been hot. It's been a lot of paint. We've seen a couple of not so great rolls, but supplemented by just tons of natties. So, time to, let's quickly give everyone 500 credits.
Bingo.
There we go. I needed someone to redeem bingo. Thank you. Nice. I'm excited to keep adding to the redeems. It is 69 to 35. Yes, you did read that correctly. And NW Vader, because NW Vader has gifted so many subs, has a lot of credits. We even did a loyalty reset recently. There is a few seconds of a cooldown there, so Michael, you just might need to try that again in a moment. And it'll let you do it again. There we go. So, accidentally moved Gideon there. No problem. Yeah, I set a user cooldown for that one just so other people can do it, you know, without it being overridden by the same person. If I go to store, let me just check on it real quick. Global cooldown is 10 seconds is what it says. We also updated hello there.
Ooh, that's a bingo.
God, I love that one. So good. That's such a good movie. Alright, the music intensifies. We have 16 minutes left. Can Catherine get some points back? She's 1 away from getting half on Scorch. Gideon is worth the most points, but Gideon is going to be the hardest one to focus fire here. And we start ourselves off with a 4K. A bump here from green. What does Riva say? Riva says, how about a 2 forward and a bump? Let's play bumper cars, why don't we? But I like it. In the right position, and we have a hard turn from green, taking a focus. Green is the most damaged right now, but kind of the furthest away from harm. The closer we are to danger, the furthest we'll be, the furthest away from harm. It's the last you'll expect. But yes, if any of you have more ideas for stream redeems, please hit me with it. If you're wondering why his head's cut off there, it's the widescreen. Actually, his head gets cut off. Like, it's just like a no-no in filmmaking to like cut off an actor's head, but they didn't. So don't blame me. Blame George. Whoever the cinematographer was, I guess, blame him. NW Vader gifting 3 more subs. No, wait, not 3, not 5. I saw only 3 at the bottom there. Oh, and Ryan Staniszewski got gifted a sub. Nice. Thank you. Did you get my message in Discord? I haven't checked it for a second. You totally did, yes. And you even responded to me. Let's see, I have new unread show ideas. Yes, if you guys aren't aware, we are doing our 312 show. Starting on the 21st. It's on a Tuesday. The 21st of September. It's going to be our live show that we'll be doing twice a month. And we need ideas. We're going to do everything that is Star Wars related and not Star Wars related. It's going to be entertaining, fun. We'll be doing giveaways, mini games, polls, a lot of interacting going on, and we'll be having guests on every show. So David was generous enough to give us a awesome idea of some old comic books. I'm not as big into comics, so maybe David, you can lend us a hand with that. And I think Drew will be my co-host, and he, I think, might be even nerdier than I am, which feels like it's not possible, but maybe Drew might be more into comics than I am. But that is a really good idea, so we're gonna put that one in the bank. Thank you so much for all of the gifted subs. The love that you have given this channel is just tremendous. Seriously. Alright, so Merrick clearing 1 of his stress. He's down to 1. Try to keep him alive. Poor Merrick, just unfortunate, truly, what Merrick just went through. And here we go, starting with Gideon at I-5. Merrick has no shot. We were shooting into pink. Pink is untouched. So just 2 dice. And that is a hit. 2 hits. Pink rolls. Blank and an eyeball. That's going to be 2. It has the focus, so that will be a shield if she chooses to spend the focus. Hold on, guys. My mom's calling me. Hi, Mom! Hi, Nick's mom! Ooh, a reading of your favorite Star Wars book chapter? That's a good one. I like that one. Be sure, if you can, to go to show ideas and drop those in there as well, because I can be a forgetful bastard sometimes. I've been watching a lot of the IT crowd, so I say bastard, like Chris O'Dowd does. Alright, and let's ban that user. Haas00312 winner. These are like hate raid related. as far as I know. So let's... Sorry guys, I know I'm doing this in the middle of an engagement here. Will that work? There we go. Okay. Here we go with green. Pink did take a shield and a card here, so I'm updating that now. Boom. 4-2. And that is going to be that damage into Scorch to get half points. Catherine is clawing back. 69 to 53. We just know that the rules of this game, once you score 69 points, you can no longer score anymore. So... Chicago Food Banquet Deep Dish. I also like talking about Bad Batch. I saw that earlier. Yes, we will definitely talk about Bad Batch, and we will have a segment dedicated to X-Wing. So, don't you worry, folks. We will be talking about X-Wing. We just aren't going to be an X-Wing stream on those days. Like, it's not going to be a purely X-Wing podcast or live cast. I'll be uploading the replays to YouTube, so it's not necessarily a podcast because we'll be streaming it live and you'll see everything. But it's kind of like one. Mexican food is incredibly good here. We have a ton of different... There's actually a Oaxacan Mexican place that has a Michelin rating that they got just last year. It's incredible. The food is so good, and it's just down the street from me. Hitting a blank. And Catherine rolls. Oof. Not great, Bob. Taking another damage. That's a damage on the blue. Kind of spreading the damage out, though. 2 ships now, 1 away from half. Here we go. Into pink. Pink, 1 away from half. 2 hits and an eyeball. Gets that reroll. The Malrus reroll. Oh, no, that's from the target lock. Excuse me. Pardon me. 2 hits. That's 2 more. Oh no, Catherine. Where is your luck going? 8 minutes and 35 seconds left. Pink down to 1. That's points. No longer 69 points for Darren. It's now 84 to 53. How much am I salivating for the Razor Crest? I also look forward to talking about the Razor Crest. To be honest, I was adamant that the ship shouldn't have 3 attack dice, but it needs to sell, and it's a new product, and it's a cool ship. So I understand that it has 3 attack dice, but man, that dial is the only thing that I think is not exciting about it. Otherwise, that is a beefy ship with a really good ability. So 2 hits here after spending the target lock. And 1 evade, takes 1 last damage. Pink goes down. 99 points now. It's getting away. Yeah, I'm from California, so I also can attest that the Mexican food in California is especially good. Have to pick up a few. That's funny. Yeah. I'm gonna get 1 for sure. I don't know if I'll fly anything else but the Mandalorian, but I'm curious to see, maybe we'll get like Boba, like we'll get a few other pilots, some decent pilots. Whoever flew the ship in that heist, that was my least favorite episode, the heist episode with Bill Burr when he was first introduced. But whatever that droid was, we'll probably have him as a pilot as well. Yeah, we'd definitely. That's a good idea. Doing a giveaway in the Razor Crest. It's a medium base, I would imagine. So I think I said it was a medium base. It can't be a large. It's certainly not going to be a small. So I think that would be $30, $35 expansion. Medium bases are usually 30, so probably 35 because of the price increase. Also, can we talk about the Merciless Pursuit card? Because like it just seems really bad to have the child as an upgrade in your squad. If Merciless Pursuit just allows you to get free locks, like it doesn't make you shoot at the Razor Crest or whoever's carrying the child, you know? I didn't realize that. That's so funny. It's voiced by Richard from the IT Crowd. I love that show, guys. I'm so obsessed with that show. It's so funny to me. Yeah, now I hear it. I hear his voice. I totally hear his voice when I go back and think about it. 5 minutes and 50 seconds. Let's double check on the damage here. So we lost Static earlier. Scorch is 1 damage card. And then we have 1, 2, 3 of the FOs, including Rivas, that are untouched. And we also have nothing on Gideon Hask. The only ship that hasn't taken damage is Yellow now. And Merrick is still chugging along, but just on the one hull, facing the other way. So Catherine's win condition is to kill Scorch. And to, yeah, I mean, I guess he'd have to get half on Gideon to really... Gideon's only worth 53 points? Are you kidding? Yeah, so 27, 18, that's... I don't think would be enough. 30... No. She needs to kill 2 ships. Oh yeah, that's the episode. That's where Moss leans over and then he tries to get. He sees an iPhone that somebody left in a arcade like puppet, whatever you want to call it, or the little stuffed animal claw game, and he spends the entire day trying to get the iPhone. He ends up getting inside the machine and getting stuck because he lost his phone in the toilet. The best part of that show to me is the guy that plays Douglas. He just sexually harasses everybody, which I know isn't like funny or good, but like he's so extreme with it, and that's like the joke, is that he's such a horrible boss and he's so clueless. It's just a really good comedy series. And I've been binging it. I started watching it like only a week ago, and I finished the show already, so. And a block, or a bump rather, with blue. 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Remember, guys, we are doing a few giveaways shortly after the stream, and then I gotta run. Doing a 2 bank and clearing the stress is Scorch. 4 target locks hugging him right now. Taking the focus. And another bump with Gideon. Gonna clear the stress. Merrick. Like, get me out of here. It's like Merrick is only going to get shot once. It would be from Yellow. Taking a focus. Should be safe there. And I think this game is pretty much over, though. I don't think Catherine can find a way to get the kills she needs to in 2 minutes and 25 seconds. So like I said earlier, those of you that bet on Darren are going to get a good payday. Here you have with Gideon starting us off. Reaching out and shooting into green. Green has 2 damage remaining, 2 hull. And there's hit crit, because why not? Gonna roll that extra 1 in because of the damage card and Gideon's ability. Gonna gain the strain. Hit crits. And spend your focus and takes a crit. Crit is. It is not a direct, it is a hull breach. Another hull breach. And the next shot here is going to be from... Well, Merrick still doesn't have a shot, so we go down to Scorch, who has nothing. Grievous is 1. So it'll be the Cynars now shooting back. Gonna start us off with green. Looks like. Tell me what you got, Captain. Let's do this. Let's get some revenge here. The First Order will pay for what they've done to the Galactic Empire. The Empire from the future will pay for what they've done to the Empire from the past. Range 3 into Scorch. Scorch has a focus. This is going to be an ion missile, it looks like. Yes, she flipped the charge. Here is the attack. That's a hit crit. Scorch rolls 1 evade. That's going to be an ionized Scorch. He's taking a crit. That's time. The crit is. Oh, no crit. Oh, that's right, because it is an ion missile. You don't take the face-up card. No. Dorsal turret shot. Nothing. Next dorsal turret shot. Man, you wish you could have gotten some damage into Gideon earlier. And 1 hit. Oof. A range 1 attack. Looks like that was into Gideon. Nothing. Rolling the die. Well, takes 1. Alright. Here we go with the Epsilons, the I-1s. Starting us off with green. 2 hits. That's probably going to do it. Probably going to kill green here. The other green. 2 evades! Alright! Hanging on for dear life. You know, it's 99 points for Darren, but only killed 2 ships. You know, it's not just points everywhere, you know? Here we go, range 2 into blue. Blue is 3-hole. Hit crit. Alright. Gaining that strain for the extra die. And blue is gonna take hit crit. Oof. Crit is. Oh, a direct. We had hull breach, so that's why we had that first one up, and that's a dead blue. Oh no. Now 3 ships dead. The last shot of the game, 2 blanks and a hit. I think this is gonna be into Merrick. Merrick's fine. I think that's it. Jump down.
Was
that it? Was that the last shot there?
That was it?
Oh my goodness, good game, you guys. Oh my goodness, poor Merrick there. That range 1 shot.
Yeah,
I got a bad feeling about this at that point.
awful.
No doubt, that was a little brutal.
Yeah. I appreciate it, guys. That was, I mean, up until that last turn there, we only had 2 ships that were dead on Catherine's side. So it's like a lot of ships were still on the board, but there was just points everywhere.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, lots of little bits and pieces.
yeah, but you had 69 points for a while, and I felt like you weren't able to score anymore just because it was such a meme. I was like, but you ruined the joke, man.
I'm sorry.
You ruined the juvenile joke.
You gotta jump on the table and say this shit. I can get in line and make the chat happy.
All right, you guys. I have some plans. I have to at 10. I have to go fairly soon, so I'm probably gonna have to jump out now. But just want to say thank you both. That was a very entertaining game, and I hope you both come back very soon, and we'll do something similar. Have some more fun. Thank you.
Absolutely.